Hello, hello, friends. Welcome to some Creative Ink. It's time to get inspired. It's time for us to create a beautiful project, and today it's a fun one, and time for you to share these beautiful creations with others. So come on in, say hello. Let me know where you're from. Whether if you're new, joining for the first time, let me know where you're joining from, and make sure to hit that subscribe and like button so I can welcome you to my channel. I'm Nancy Thompson. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator for almost 25 years, and I welcome you to my craft room. So please leave today feeling inspired, because we got a fun celebratory card today. So there's new product coming out in the May 2025 online exclusives, and it's a fun one. It's for the summertime. You can create some cards with a cool, refreshing drink on it, or you can make it into a cocktail as well, if that's your thing, because there's versatility. So, hi Shirley, welcome. Glad to have you here, and let's see. So let's get started, okay? I know I'm a couple minutes late. I'm way more than a couple minutes late. I have to get better at going and scheduling my live sooner, because I can't go live for 20 minutes ahead of time, okay? I have to schedule it, and then I can go live 20 minutes later. So I don't know what's going on. I still haven't quite figured it out. So anyways, hi Pat, welcome. I know it's getting a little better here. It was very chilly today. We had tons of rain yesterday, and the sun is out now, and it's getting to be a nice day. All right, so let's get started. You know what? That's not what I really wanted to do. Here, we'll do this. Okay. So this is we're going to use this stamp set right here. It's called Sentimental Framing. And I've been starting to label my stamps. So this is the May 25 online exclusive that will be out next week. Next Tuesday, to be exact. And check out the greetings on this. Let's make sure we don't get them in there. So aren't they they're nice, I think. Different than what we do. There's tiny thinking of yous, love you, that you could kind of like add in whatever. I'm so grateful. You know, wishing you all the best, from laughs to tears. I'm happy we've shared them together. You make my day much brighter. My love for you that much stronger. So grateful to have you in my life. Through it all, you've always been there for me. There are no words to fill the void, but I know that I'm here. So really some nice sentiments for this. I love versatility. So that comes out next week. And here's the Forever Plaid 3D. I don't have this one labeled, but this has been out for a while, and this is a nice one. It's a big, I think it's like 6x9. Is that what it is? So this just gives it a nice, simple, classic design on the background. And then let's look at this Celebratory Sips designer paper. So look at these fun drinks. So they could be, I've been cutting, okay? I should have grabbed a whole sheet. Let me see, do I have a whole sheet of them left? Because I've been using these. I use it for a swap card. Oh, here we go. I do have a whole one. And I also am using it for my team make and take and club make and take in the coming week. So here we go. So we got some fun cocktails. It could be like a summer refreshing drink, because we got lemonade here, and you know, they've got these little, this could just be, you know, some lime water, right? So it could be whatever you wanted to be. I love this with the umbrella and the cherry in there. And there's also, let me flip to these. So these are kind of cool. Look at all these little fun drinks that you could accessorize. Definitely some lemonade, some sangria, and so on. So you can really have fun fussy cutting these, and I did a little bit today. And then this could be a background on something, or do some more fussy cutting. The orange peel and the strawberries, you could kind of make little slits to put in, you know, along the edge of the cups and the glasses and everything. Hi Carol and Colleen, welcome. Happy Wednesday to you too. And then these are kind of fun. I think these could be used outside of this designer paper. You could stamp a floral image on here or some other image as a background. So where you might need to, you could create a frame, and you know, all the watercoloring is done for you. So that's kind of a neat concept, I think. And I should have been showing you the back side of these papers. So this is kind of like cloud cover, I want to say, ink. It's got that hint to it. And then, oh, here's one pad. This is all I've got left of this one design. And we're going to use this on this card today. These little tiny petite florals. And here's the back side. This Timid Tiger striped paper. So here's the back side of this. This is like a strawberry slush color. And then the back side is that Secret Sea. You know, I don't know what this mimics. Maybe seeds or something, or some type of rind. Let's see, we did that one, and here's this one right here. It's like Blackberry Bliss, maybe, Mellow Mambo in there. And here's this one right here. I love these, you know, these purpley flowers like Blackberry Bliss, maybe a little bubblegum petunia in there. Yeah, these are really pretty. And then there's the flip side, this green. So this really goes well when you pair these two together right there. Okay, so that's the Celebratory Sips, and I did not get there is a stamp set and die set to go with this. I have just been enjoying the paper and using that. So, hi Joan, welcome back. How are you doing today? Okay, so let's get making this card. We are going to use thick basic white for our card base, and we're going to start out with 4 1/4 by 11 inches, scored at 5 1/2. All right, so let's do that. Let's give our fold a nice burnish with our bone folder. And then let's just pull these out here. I already embossed a piece of 4 1/4 by 5 1/2 piece of basic white, okay? I love doing this, just doing a quarter sheet, and then we're gonna simply completely cover our card front. All right, I guess that fits. I feel like it's cut longer. Okay, let's grab some liquid glue, and really with this one, you could choose whatever side you want to use, but I think we'll go with this for the glue. And I just filled up my glue bottle, so I'm good to just start doing some more creating. And we're going to use this paper, pretty sure we're using this paper again on Friday for a fun fold, okay? So we'll have a simple and easy fun fold using this paper. All right, yeah, it's like 1/8 of an inch off. Sometimes when you use an embossing folder, it kind of spreads out the fiber and makes it a little longer. Or it's just, you know, if you're switching trimmers or something, they all cut on the lines differently, I find. So let's do that. Get rid of that. So here's our card base all set up, okay? And we got some simple measurements here. So this is our new Timid Tiger. It's a new in color coming out, and Stampin' Up! Just released the information about the cloud cover, okay, ink pad. So I don't have it, well, I don't have a cloud cover ink pad, but the cloud cover, which is like a, let me see if I can grab a sheet of it. It's this pretty like bluish, grayish type blue. This is our new cloud cover. It's really pretty. It's just a nice soft color. Well, they were having issues with the chemical imbalance of the ink. It was separating and doing some funky weird stuff on the ink pad. The chemicals were reacting with the ink pad itself, and things were separating and not looking good. It wasn't up to Stampin' Up's quality. So they have decided to discontinue, to not offer an ink pad in the cloud cover. But they will have an ink refill, and you can purchase a spot to go along with it. There will be the marker, the Stampin' Right marker will be available, so you can always color your stamp with that. Or, and also the blends will be available, okay? But no ink pad, unfortunately, okay? So we will just have to learn how to utilize markers and spots, right, with that. Okay, so we're simply going to about 2/3 of the way down because I want my paper to be about like this, okay? So about like that is how I want it to be. So let's adhere this. This is a 1 inch by 4 1/4 piece, 4 1/4 inch piece of Timid Tiger. Okay, so let's add this onto here. All right, and then we've got a piece of Berry Burst. This is 3 5/8 by 3 5/8, and our designer paper is 3 1/2 by 3 1/2. And this will be in the next newsletter, okay? This PDF tutorial with the card sketch. All right, I didn't get the PDF done, but I got it printed out large. I couldn't get the photo uploaded. It was not enough time or something for it to transfer from my computer to my iPad. So anyways, so this sketch will be in the next newsletter. All right. Hi, Betty. Welcome. Okay, so we've got this. We're going to simply add this here. So this is a simple sketch. And I think the versatility with this, I'm going to have to play with this sketch more and come up with some more alternate examples for you guys because I love using sketches. Tomorrow is my crafters tea party, and all the projects are based around a sketch. So I think I'm doubling down on offering more card sketches for you all. So if you love card sketches, you're going to want to tune in more and share that with others too. Okay, I need a piece of cardstock. So we got some basic white cardstock here. We're going to pull that Thinking of You stamp from the Sentimental Framing, I believe, right? Yep, Sentimental Framing stamp set. And let's pull in our new Secret Sea in color, okay? And this will be available next week. So you're going to want to grab those 4 in colors. And the cardstock will be available, the blends will be available, the 5 markers will be available in a collection, and so on, okay? Hi, Gail and Kathy. I'll be seeing you guys tomorrow. I hope you're excited. So this is kind of like the new black, right? It's got that bluish hint to it, so it's really nice. It just gives a little different effect. Versus total black ink. Okay, so we're going to just come in with a 2 3/8 inch punch and punch out our greeting. This, I believe, is in the online store. Okay, I think if it's not in the catalog, it's in the online store. That's the way I remember it. Okay, so we're going to put this right up here. I'm going to use dimensionals. So let's grab some more dimensionals here. Okay. Go, and let's add one here. So let's do this. And my soup is percolating on the stove right now, but I have to run to the store and get more chicken broth. I don't quite have enough. I thought I had enough homemade stock in the store. All right, this is not like releasing, so let's grab another one. I guess I need to cook more chicken. All right, there's nothing like homemade broth, right? Okay, so let's just add that there, and I fussy cut some images out of that designer paper. Okay, so we're gonna have a Bloody Mary here along with this. So I don't know, I don't drink, so, or very rarely, so I'm not sure what a Bloody Mary's made of. I know tomato juice, but I'm not sure, like vermouth maybe. Yeah. Okay, so we're gonna pull in this modern label punch. Okay, and I'm going to punch this out because I want to layer these together. I've got some mismatching here. I kind of cut the lime out of this bottom drink area here. So I'm just going to use this punch to kind of stabilize my drinks a little bit better. Okay. So let's just add a little bit of adhesive here because I want these to pop up. And if I just get them on here, then I can not have to dimensionalize so much. So let's just do this, and we're going to cut off the top of this a little bit. There we go. Let's see if we need to cut any more afterwards. Yeah, we do. Let me angle this a little bit more. And let's put a little bit of adhesive up in here. Okay. All right, let's add our Bloody Mary here. We're going to cover that up. There we go. And I'm still seeing that behind here. Okay, that looks better. Where's my trash? All right. So we're going to cut this side piece off that's sticking out. There, look at that. So see the difference by just kind of putting a little piece back in there to kind of like hold everything together. So it's a little easier to add some dimensionals to this. But let's add, I have 2 lines. Oh, here we go. Here's this little tiny lime here. I want to cover up that spot down here. Right there. Let's see. I think kind of like that. Here we go. Okay. Let me put this on my card here. Oh yeah, that's going to look good. So let's add some more dimensionals to this. And so what do you guys think? Are you liking this paper at all? Let's see. So here, let's see, let's add this and here. Put another one here, and let's grab a mini. So if you're new to my channel and haven't subscribed to my newsletter before, that's where you can subscribe to the newsletter so you can get the PDF for this card and this sketch. If you don't like this paper, there's tons more. You can just, just use the layout and create something. Here we go. And that's where you also get all the latest Stampin' Up! News. I feel like I'm off. I don't like how it's covering everything up here. Hang on. Bringing dimensionals with me. Oh, Lordy. Now I'm making a mess. I want this to be up just a tad higher. And we have one fly in this house that's been so annoying. Oh, it's that time of year, right? And those little gnat bugs are out. I always look forward to having those be gone too. Okay. What I'm going to do, I'm going to cut the top of this glass off. That'll give me a little bit more room here. There we go. Okay. I think that looks a little better. So let's add, I've tied a bow out of the Baker's Essential twine. Let's grab a mini glue dot here. And so what other designer paper could you imagine with this sketch? Just pop that right there, trim our tails, and then let's add some basic rhinestones to this. They're not going to offer the bundle, Gail, unfortunately. So all the stamp sets, Everything will be a la carte, okay? They won't be offering a bundle because I don't think there would be enough, I don't know, because you're getting 4 versus 5. I'm not sure what their reasoning is behind it, unfortunately. Okay, where am I going to put these? Okay, let's put one right there, and then I'm going to look at my sample. I think I put the rest like here, and I want to get rid of some of this. Let's put another one there. All right, so there's the front of the card. Let's see what we're going to do the inside. We've got a little strip of floral. No, we're going to go with the floral because I've got a piece of berry burst here, and that would not look good with the timid tiger, I don't think. So let's do this. I know, I was hoping they would come up with a 4-pack special pricing, but they're not. Okay, so let's do this. So let's add this. Let's add a little more liquid glue here. There we go. Do this. All right, we are going to, so I did say let's add a couple little drinks in here, right? Oh yeah, let's do that. And this is going to look good. Okay, let's put this one on first because this one's right next door on the outer side. Do this. And then let's add our drink. This is like the edge of the paper, so the cup has been cut off. So we'll just put that flat along this little cardstock edge. There we go. All the cards. Okay, good. I love the new in colors. They're different. I love the darling duck. That's really cute. Pretty. That secret sea is really nice. The timid tiger as well, and of course strawberry slush is sweet as well. Okay, I did cut out this big lime, but I think that's too big for that. So let's just go with these leaves and kind of put them like right there. Let's do that. All right, how's that? Isn't that sweet? There we go. Quick and easy card. Let's finish up our envelope. We're gonna put all these drinks on the envelope, and so they know it's a fun card, right? Thinking of you. It could be like anything. It doesn't mean like, oh, we're thinking of you because you're not doing well, but I'm thinking of you today because I'm enjoying this fun drink and wish you were here type card, right? Could be whatever message you'd like to add into it. Here we go. Okay. I'm going to save that lime because we could use that on another card. I don't think it will look good. I don't know. We could kind of add it right there. What do you think? Is that too much, adding this lime there? That section of lime. See, this is where you could cut it too and stick it coming out of the glass as well. So maybe that's what we'll do. Make a little slit in this. Oh, there's a dimensional there. Wouldn't you know? Hang on. Okay, so we're going to add a little bit of glue here. And let's get a new dimensional because there we go. That looks cute right there. Okay, let's look at this other sample that I have using just a simple drink with a little sprig coming out of it. I'm thinking it's a sprig of lavender coming out of that. But I think you could really have fun with just using this designer paper and creating, you know, some different fun drinks with it. It is some fussy cutting, but it's still great. I think you said the drink is bloody. I don't think I have ever had one in all my years. No, Gail? Oh my goodness. I've had maybe one or two, but they're depends on how spicy they are. Okay, come on, it's really cute. Oh, good, Colleen. Thank you. All right, everybody, that's what I have today. If you need to order anything, you can go to my website at createwithnancy.com and hit the shop now button. The other thing I need to tell you too is there is 2 times rewards on, so it'd be Friday. Let me think here. Tomorrow's Thursday the 1st. So Friday and Saturday, you're going to earn twice the rewards. So right now, when you place a $20 or more order, you receive 10% in rewards on your order. So if it's $20 order, you're going to get $2, right? Did I do that right? And but on those 2 days only, you're going to get double. You're going to get 20%. So it's a bonus type day if there's anything that you need, okay? And several of you took advantage of free shipping, so hoo-hoo to you. And I think that's it for now, other than the new catalog starts next Tuesday, and I can't wait. I've got enough to play with, so there's a couple designer papers I still want to get. But other than that, I'm good for now. So we'll gradually keep adding more new stuff as we get going, okay? All right, everybody, have a good rest of your day. I'm going to be busy getting ready for the tea for tomorrow. It's setup time, so I like to get the tables all set and in place. So everything will be set for when you walk in tomorrow. So have a great night, and we will see you soon.